What if this life
Hi.
is the one that you begged for?
There was a detail that I want to discuss
Come back
that happened during all of this.
so that I could see the mountains again. Be on the lake.
When this was happening at the end of it, I asked the man, I said, how do you feel?
Until my stomach
How do you
hurts.
feel? He said,
Get my heart broken over.
I'm a little freaked out right now. And he looked over to his wife. And he looked at me and he said,
in the shower.
Aren't you freaked out? Isn't this weird? And I said, well, the weird's kind of coming my normal. God's doing that.
Hear a beautiful
and he
song
said,
for the first time.
I'm afraid?
No.
No. I always thought this, if this ever happened, I would be afraid.
That I would never forget the miracle of being here.
And I wasn't. You know, it really hit me afterwards when I was trying to process it, like the danger I was actually in or could have been in or what was happening. But then what hit me on the other side of that was I told my mom, I said, I need to process. And so we're driving home. I'm driving and I'm like, I need to process this. And it was the reality that I was so far in. I could turn back, but I didn't want to. I was all in. I don't want to go back. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to unsee what I've seen. I can't unsee it. Do you understand that? When you've seen certain things and you've walked in certain places, you cannot unsee it. Last month it was, you're going to heal 3 people. You're going to pray for healing for 3 people. And God sent all 3 of them in this miraculous, crazy way. He even sent other people to confirm. And you know what's funny is after this happened on Saturday, on Sunday, God sent 3 people for me to tell the story to. And I'm telling them the story. And the 3rd one was unusual because the guy comes by and he asked me about the couple. And he goes, hey, there's a couple in my booth. And he said, I felt really bad energy about him, the guy. So he said, I ran him off. He said, then I walked by and he said, they were in your booth. And he was like, oh no, she's got this. And it's funny because this is a guy that God revealed some things about to me the first time he came in. And it kind of weirded him out that I could see certain things. But God was revealing it. And God was doing that for him. To have him come back and confirm some things. If I don't do what God has called me to do, it is like the analogy he gave. You're a horse, okay? You're the horse. God's the rider. Your job is when he pulls to the right, you turn to the right. When he pulls to the left, you turn to the left, depending on how you're broke. And he knows how you're broke. It's not to determine where we're going, what we're going to do, what's up ahead. But if you are that horse and you cross a stream of water and you come to it and he wants to go to the other side, the rider does, and you refuse because of fear, he'll get a new horse. And you'll miss out on experiencing everything that Christ experienced, on really being one with him, on joining yourself to him in such a way that you understand what he went through for you, because you yourself are going through it too. We're going to suffer. Are we all in? Because if we're not, we need to get out. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what people say about me. I have a Father in heaven. And he loves me dearly. And half of the problem with this world is we're looking at other people and we're afraid of those people and we're afraid of what's going on. We're afraid of judgment from those people. But their opinion doesn't matter. God's opinion matters. He's all we need. He's everything you need to make it. And I'm sorry if you're battling addiction, if you have, spirits that are influencing you. This man was angry. He was angry at God. And he revealed that. He said, "Oh, I'm mad." He said, "I'm mad at God and I'm mad at myself." And I said, "That's really funny. Because there's two people involved in this that you should not be angry with." I said, "You need to know who your enemy is. Satan is your enemy. These demons, the voices in your head, they're your enemy. You need to start hating them and fighting them and calling on him to help you and start loving yourself because Christ loves you." And at one point he looked at me and this man said, "You're not trying to hurt me," because he'd been hurt so much. And I said, "No, he doesn't want to hurt you. He loves you and he wants you to be free. He doesn't want to hurt you." There was another man that came in. He was, I guess, about 56 years old. I don't know, because he'd gotten out of prison when he was 48. He'd been in prison for 31 years. And God wanted me to minister to him. And he loved Native American stuff, and he wanted a mug, and we were sitting there, and he didn't have the money. He was with his 80-year-old mother, and I gave him the mug, and he got all teary-eyed, and he said that no one had ever done anything nice for him or good. We don't all receive certain gifts or certain powers, but we can all be kind. Doesn't take a whole lot. We can all love somebody and we can all be kind. Let's try that today. Let's start right now and not wait. I love y'all.